Dear students, let us do problems from kinetic theory lesson. First solved example 14.1. The density of water, let me write the data first. Density of water 1000 kg per meter cube. The density of water vapor at 100 degrees centigrade and 1 atmospheric pressure is 0.6 kg per meter cube. First one, find ratio of molecular volume of water to total volume occupied by water vapor. So let us do the first one. Let us take ratio of density of water vapor and water. See, according to definition, density means mass by volume. Therefore, here mass of water vapor divided by volume of water vapor. Here this is water, therefore mass of water divided by volume of water, that is equal to, see the values are given here, let me write. Water vapor 0.6 kg per meter cube divided by water density 1000 kg per meter cube. Now let me write this. Water by MW. On this 0.6 means 6 by 10. So here we get 4 zeros, therefore 10 power 4. Or this is equal to 6 into 10 power minus 4. But see, water is converted into water vapor. Water is converted into water vapor. Mass will be same. A certain amount of water is a certain mass of water is converted into water vapor. Only volume changes, but mass doesn't change. Mass doesn't change. Therefore, let me write here. Mass will be same. Therefore, m by so first one, what is asked? Molecular volume, ratio between molecular volume to total volume. Six into 10 power minus 4. So this is the answer. This is the answer. But expressing the value in this way, to our common sense, we can't understand well. So what shall we do? Here 0.6 means, let us take this as nearly 1. 1 by 1000. So if we take here 1 by 1000. See here water volume, here water vapor volume. See, water vapor volume is 1000 times the water volume. So now here we can understand very well. by expressing this way. Now, second one, find volume of a water molecule. Find volume of water molecule. For this, let us start with water density. What is the water density? 1000 kg by meter cube. Now, by definition, density means mass by volume. Here, water density means water mass by water volume. So here I can write here H2O molecule, one molecule mass by H2O molecule volume. Like this also we can write. Now substituting the values, we should substitute the values in this. Water mass by water volume, so here this value is available. So I can write here 1000 kg by 1 meter cube is equal to H2O molecule mass, that must be calculated. H2O molecule volume is asked, say that is X. Now H2O molecule mass, that is molecular mass is required. How we find? Here water mass by water volume 1000 kg by meter cube I have written here. Here H2O molecule mass, that must be calculated. Here H2O molecule volume, that we don't know, here X. So now let us find one molecule's mass, that is molecular mass. Okay. For that what we do, first let us calculate molecular mass. Here molecular mass of water, that is H2O, is equal to 2 into hydrogen mass plus 1 into oxygen atom. 2 into 1 hydrogen atom's mass is 1. 1 oxygen's atom's mass is 16 units. So we get 18. Now this is m naught value. So if you take 18 grams of water, it will consist of 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. In 18 grams of water, there will be Avogadro number of molecules. Now we can convert this into kg also, or 0.018 kg. So I can write this in reverse direction. 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules mass is 0.018 kg. 1 molecule mass how much? So 1 by 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 into 0.018 kg. So let me substitute this value here. So substituting this in equation 1. So let me write here equation 1. 1000 kg divided by 1 meter cube is equal to H2O molecule mass. 1 molecule mass how much? 0.018 by 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23. This is 1 molecule mass into 1 by X. X means H2O molecule volume. Right. Now taking this X to left side and taking this 1000 to right hand side, 0.018 by 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 into 1 by 1000. That is equal to 18 by 6.02 into 10 to the power of, see here 3 zeros added to this, we get 10 to the power of 26, and 0.018 means 18 by 1000, 18 by 1000. So X is equal to 18 by 6.02 into 10 to the power of 3 zeros added to this, 10 to the power of 29. Now multiplying numerator and denominator by 10, we get 180 by 6.02 into 10 to the power of 30. So here we get, dividing this by this, 29.9 into 10 power minus 30. So this is the answer. Here this is meter. So this is volume of one water molecule. This is volume of one water molecule. If you want to find radius of the water molecule, so let us imagine that the water molecule is assuming water molecule shape a sphere. The volume of a sphere, 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to 29.9 into 10 to the power of minus 30, see here meter cube. Now from this we get R value as 2 into 10 power 2 into 10 power minus 10 meter. It means what? 2 angstroms. 2 angstroms. Next question. Average distance between two molecules of water is asked. Suppose this is one water molecule, this is another water molecule. the distance between the two means we take from its center of mass to its center of mass. Here to here radius, here to here radius, r plus r to r. So this distance becomes 2r. So 2 into r value just now we calculated 2 angstroms. So the distance between the two water molecules is 4 angstroms. Now the last question asked is average distance between two molecules in water vapor. Here the water molecules are molecules in water. The water is in the liquid state. Therefore, the water molecules are in touch with each other. But here we are considering water vapor. So in water vapor, the water molecules are far apart. So now we have to find a distance between two molecules in water vapor. For that, the data given is this. Now let me write density of water vapor divided by density of water. 0.6. See here, by definition, density means what? Mass by volume. And here mass of water by volume of water, that is equal to water vapor means 0.6 and water density 1000. But here mass will be same. We have taken a certain mass of water and that was converted into water vapor. So in the process only volume changes but mass doesn't change. Therefore this and this gets cancelled. So from this we get, or we get, this becomes denominator to denominator becomes numerator. This becomes in as denominator is equal to 0.6 by 1000. 0.6 by 1000. Water volume divided by vapor volume is equal to 0.6 by 1000. Now what shall we do? Let us take a rough value. 0.6 means it is nearly equal to 1 by 1000. Or okay, now water volume 4 by 3 pi r cube, pi rw cube for water. This is for water vapor. 4 by 3 water vapor cube is equal to 1 by 1000. 1 by 1000. Now 4 by 3 pi gets cancelled. So Rw by Rwv whole cube is equal to 1 by 10 whole cube. We can write this way. 1000 can be written as 10 cube, like this, 1 by 10 whole cube. So from this we get Rw by Rwv is equal to 1 by 10. 1 by 10. Or by cross multiplication, Rwv is equal to 10 into Rw. Means radius of water vapor is equal to 10 into radius of water molecule. Just now here we calculated Radius of water molecule how much? 2 angstroms. Therefore we are getting 20 angstroms. We are getting 20 angstroms. But here this is one vapor molecule, this is another vapor molecule. From here to here RWV, from here to here RWV, and this is the distance between the two vapor molecules. So D is equal to R plus R2, 2RWV, 2 into RW means 20 angstroms, that is equal to 40 angstroms. See, the distance between two water molecules in vapor state is 40 angstroms. In the vapor state, the distance between two molecules is 40 angstroms. But in the liquid state, the distance between two molecules is just 4 angstroms. That is, the distance is increased by 10 times. The distance is increased by 10 times when it is converted into vapor. Now let us consider solved example 14.4. A vessel contains two non-reactive gases, neon and oxygen. The ratio of their partial pressures is 3:2. P1 is to P2. 3:2. Partial pressures means they have same value. Okay. Next, estimate the ratio of number of molecules. What is asked first? Ratio of number of molecules. That is N1 is to N2 is asked. Second, mass density is asked. Ratio of mass density. Third, only two are asked. Ratio of molecules and ratio of mass densities. Data. What data is given here? One more data is given. See, first one, say neon is given. So for neon, let us take the molecular mass 1, 20.2 units. Next is what? Oxygen. Say this is 2 and its value 32.0 units. These are the molecular mass, and we are using capital M letters for molecular mass. Now first let us write ideal gas equation. What is the ideal gas equation? PV is equal to mu RT. So when you are calculating partial pressures, they have same volume, R value anyhow universal constant, and temperature also same. They have same value, volume and temperature. So for gas 1, I can write P1V is equal to mu1 R T. For gas 2, P to V is equal to mu to R T. From this, first equation divided by second equation gives but P1 by P2 given. Therefore, mu1 by mu2 is equal to P1 by P2 is equal to 3 by 2. 3 by 2. Now, by definition, mu is defined as N by Na. It means what? Mu1 is equal to N1 by Na. Mu2 is equal to N2 by Na. So from these two, mu1 by mu2 is equal to this divided by this divided by this. N1 by N2. Now, mu1 by mu2 we know 3 by 2. Therefore, N1 by N2 is equal to mu1 by mu2 is equal to 3 by 2. First answer we got. Now, next what asked? Ratio of the densities is asked. Ratio of densities. Density means mass by volume. Mass density means mass by volume. Mass density means mass by volume. Small m by capital V. Now, rho 1 is equal to m1 by V. Rho 2 is equal to m2 by V. Here V1, V2 I did not write. Why means say both gases are having same volume and same temperature. Okay. From these two, rho 1 by rho 2 is equal to this by this. M1 by M2. Suppose this is fourth equation, this is fifth equation. Now, again, by definition, mu is equal to m naught by m, that is molecular mass by given mass. Actually, mu is defined as given mass by molecular mass. Given mass by molecular mass. See, sometimes we use the notation given mass is expressed as capital M and molecular mass is expressed as m naught in some books. In the same book also, sometimes they use like this. Sometimes given mass is expressed as small m and molecular mass is expressed as capital M. Okay, now instead of this, let us use this notation. Now from this, small m is equal to mu into capital M, or m1 is equal to mu1 m1, or m2 is equal to mu2 m2. From these two, m1 by m2 is equal to this divided by this, mu1 m1 by mu2 m2, or mu1 by mu2 into m1 by m2. Now mu1 by mu2, here it is 3 by 2. Capital M1 by capital 2, that is given. Here in the problem it is given. Capital, the data. See, neon gas M1 20.2, oxygen gas M2 32.0. So 20.2 divided by 32.0. Now substitute this in fifth equation. What is fifth equation? Rho 1 by rho 2 is equal to m1 by m2. Rho 1 by rho 2 is equal to m1 by m2. But m1 by m2 is equal to 0.947. So this is second answer. Next problem. What is the mean squared speed of a molecule in nitrogen gas at 27 degrees centigrade? That is RMS speed is asked. We know already average energy of a molecule is given by E bar is equal to 3 by 2 kBT. But in a gas, its internal energy is purely kinetic. That is, it won't have potential energy. The reason is, in a gas, the gas molecules are far apart. The force of attraction between molecules is negligibly small. Therefore, potential energy is not considered. Gas molecules have just kinetic energy. They possess only kinetic energy. Therefore, this average energy is just kinetic energy. So equating these two, equating 192, we can write half m v square bar is equal to 3 by 2 kBT. V square bar is equal to 3 kBT by m. 3 kBT by m, or Vrms is equal to under root 3 kBT by m. Now what is required? Kb, Boltzmann constant. It will be given in the problem. What else? Kelvin temperature. See, in the problem 27 degrees centigrade is given. Adding 273 we get Kelvin temperature. Next, what is required? M, mass. So here mass of one nitrogen molecule. Mass of one N2 molecule. This is required now. How to find out? We know that nitrogen is denoted by 714. 7 is atomic number, 14 is mass number. So molecular mass of nitrogen is equal to one molecule, two nitrogen atoms are there. So 14, that is 28. Its molecular mass is 28. That means 28 grams of nitrogen will have 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. But we want just one molecule mass. So this also can be written as 28 grams means 0.028 kg. 0.028 kg. So now how can we write 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules have 0.028 kg mass. One molecule mass how much? 1 by 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 into 0.028. So now we got the mass of one nitrogen molecule. This is small m. So now this can be substituted in this equation. So Vrms is equal to 3 kBT by m under root 3 into 1.38 into 10 to the power of minus 23 divided by 4.65 into 10 to the power of minus 26 under root. We get now let us look at the solved example 14.5. A flask contains argon and chlorine in the ratio 2:1 by mass. The temperature of the mixture is 27 degrees Celsius. Obtain the ratio of average kinetic energy per molecule and second Vrms. Now let us do first one. Average kinetic energy per molecule is given by 3/2 kBT. Now this average energy is directly proportional to Kelvin temperature. Therefore E1 by E2 is equal to T1 by T2. but the temperature of the mixture is 27 degrees centigrade. Temperature of mixture. It means both gases will have the same temperature. (300 Kelvin). Both have same temperature. So therefore, E1 by E2 is equal to T by T, that is equal to 1 by 1. This is the answer for the first question, 1:1. Next, VRMS, the ratio of VRMS. Now we have to find VRMS ratio of VRMS of the two gases. The equation for VRMS is 3 kBT by m under root. Now 3 is a constant, kb is a constant, T Kelvin temperature. In our problem, both gases are at the same temperature, 27 degrees centigrade. They have same temperature, so T also constant for this problem. Now what remaining? Just m is remaining. So VRMS is inversely proportional to square root of m. Therefore we can write V1 by V2 is equal to m2 by m1 under root. So this is equation 1. But by definition, mu is equal to given mass by molecular mass. Given mass by molecular mass, and also mu is defined as ratio between given number of molecules by Avogadro number of molecules. But here in the problem, see, we have to find ratio of average kinetic energy per molecule and VRS per molecule. That is only one molecule. In the given problem, how many molecules we have to consider? Just one molecule. So from this, we can write m is equal to capital M capital N by Na. Capital M into only one molecule by Avogadro number. Now, see here m2 by m1. Therefore, m2 by m1 is equal to, here capital M in the numerator. Therefore, m2 by m1 we write. Here Na is in the denominator. Therefore, see, this is actually constant. This is Avogadro number. This is a constant. Therefore, small m is directly proportional to capital M. Therefore, m2 by m1 is equal to capital M2 by capital M1. That's all. Now, m2 means which gas? In our problem, which gas is given? Chlorine gas. Chlorine is a diatomic molecule. So, molecular mass of chlorine divided by first gas what? This is argon. Argon is a monoatomic gas. So atomic mass of argon, and the values are given. Molecular mass of chlorine, see here in the data, atomic mass of argon at 39.9 units. See here molecular mass. Molecular mass is 70.9. So 70.9 by 39.9. This is M2 by M1 value. Now this must be substituted in this equation. Let us substitute here. V1 by V2 is equal to M2 by M1 under root. M2 by M1 means see its value. This is another answer.